All right, everyone making their way into comfortable seated position. Hands resting in the lap, closing the eyes, maybe kind of rocking from side to side, getting even in the sit bones. Just kind of rolling the shoulders back, starting to wake the body up. Maybe rocking the head from side to side. Chin back to the chest, looking forward. Let's go ahead and inhale the left arm up. We're going to take that, we're going to bend our elbow, and we're going to place our hand on the back of our neck. But we want to make sure that our head is still up. Like, we don't want to crunch our head down. So you're kind of pushing into your forearm a little bit. Okay, then we're going to take our right hand, and bring it up to the elbow, and you're just going to gently start to pull it so that your hand moves a little bit further down your spine. Make sure that your shoulders are away from your ears. There should be a stretch in your shoulder blades and in your tricep muscle. Good. Go ahead and release your hands down. All the shoulders backwards. Let's do that one on the other side. So inhaling the right arm up, bringing the hand towards the back of the neck. Then bringing the left hand up towards the elbow and just guiding your hand further down your spine. Breathing in and out through the nose. Inhaling here, releasing. Go ahead and move those shoulders again. Okay, we're going to come back to that pose in just a minute. But for now, let's inhale our arms out to the side. Exhale, we're going to cross our right arm on top of the left arm, coming into eagle arms. So bring your shoulders away from your ears, elbows away from your chest, and hands away from your face. You should feel this stretch in your upper back. Want to, you can start to make some circles, just noticing how that changes the stretch in your body. And let's go ahead and go in the other direction. Come back up to center, releasing the arms. Let's inhale our arms back out. Exhale, this time left arm on top. So again, you can stay here just hugging yourself, or you're wrapping your hands. Good. So shoulders away from your ears, elbows further away from your chest, hands away from your face. Breathing here. And let's start to make those circles. And moving in the other direction. And then back up to center, releasing the arms. Let's go ahead and change the crossing of the legs. Okay, we're gonna add on to that tricep stretch. So let's inhale that left arm up, hand at your neck. And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to bring your right arm, like thumb pointing down. You're going to bring that arm around, and then the back of your hand is going to touch your lower back. You're going to try to scoot your hand up so that your hands are touching. My hands do not touch because I have really tight shoulders, but basically you want to try to get your hands to touch. So some of you might be able to do that. Like I said, I can't. My shoulders are really tight. It's okay if they don't touch. So whether they're touching or not, you want to bring the elbows further back so that you're opening up your shoulder blades and you're opening up your chest. Make sure that your head isn't collapsing forward. Inhale here. Exhale, release. You shake it out. All right, let's try that on the other side. Now remember, one side is going to be different than the other side. All right, so this side might be harder or it might be easier. So inhaling the right arm up, hand coming down at the back of your neck. So your left hand out in front of you, flip it so that your your thumb is pointing down. Then you're going to swing that arm around. The back of your hand is going to touch your back. Then you're going to try to reach for your hands. This side is worse for me. It's not even close. That's okay. So wherever you're at, making sure that you are bringing your elbows behind you, like trying to bring them in that direction, that your head is straight up. The crown of the head is towards the sky. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale, release. Good. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a hold of we're going to open up our outer hips again. We're going to come into a balancing pose, but it requires our shoulders to be open and it's going to require our hips to be open. It's called eagle pose. So just like we've done before, let's bring our left foot up and we're going to cradle it. So your hand comes into your elbow crease. And then you're just going to rock from side to side. Good. And then let's go and release that leg. Bring your right leg up so that your foot comes into your elbow crease. Wrapping that other leg around. Start to open up that hip. Good. And let's release. Let's come into turtle pose. So feet making, or your legs are making a diamond shape. So your feet are a little bit further away from your torso. Palms face up. Slide them underneath your ankles and start to draw your nose towards your toes. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back up. Let's bring those feet closer to our body, coming into butterfly. So opening up more of our inner hip here. Let's go ahead and flap our wings. Now let's come to stillness. You can bring your elbows onto your shins, deepening the stretch. Just doing what you can this morning. Inhale here. Exhale. Come back up. So we're going to do one more thing before we come into eagle pose. Eagle pose, it's a balancing pose, and you're going to need to use your core. So we're going to warm up our abs a little bit. So I'm turning, but you guys are staying where you're at. From here, you're going to bring your hands underneath your thighs. Spine nice and long. Start to walk your feet in until they pick up off the ground. Then from here, bring your shins up so that they're parallel with the ceiling. Good. You should be using your core right now. Go ahead and release your hands. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, we're going to sink our boat. Inhale, come back up. So when we sink, we're not coming all the way down. All right, so let's sink it again. So my legs are still up. My shoulders are still off the ground. Okay, come back up. And one more time. Sink your boat. Breathe. And come back up. Bring your feet to the ground. Wrap your arms around your shins. Relax your forehead towards your knees. Curling up into a little ball. All right, so make your way up into just a standing position. We're gonna come into eagle pose. So we've done eagle arms a lot, so you guys know what eagle arms are, but now we're gonna include the leg part. Okay. So we're gonna start with planting our right foot into the earth. We're gonna bring our left heel up, and you're going to kind of bend also into your right knee. And you're gonna, if you can wrap your toes around your shin. I know some of you sit like this already in class. Otherwise, you're just here and your foot is out. Okay, I'll stay here. So next, you're gonna bring your arms out to the side. So this is where you're using your core to help keep you lifted. Then you're going to bring your right arm on top of your left, and you're gonna come into eagle arm. This is hard. So if you fall out of it, just try to slowly make your way back in. And from here, you can start to bring your elbows towards your knees. Really squeezing those thighs together. That'll help keep you steady. Good. Inhale here. Exhale. Come back up and unwrap. All right. That's a very hard pose. Okay, let's try it on the other side. This side may be easier for you, or it may be harder. So planting that left foot into the ground, right heel comes up. Start to bend into your left knee, cross your right leg over like you're sitting in a chair. Maybe you can wrap your toes here. I can't wrap my toes on this side. All right, and then arms out. Which side did we do on top, right? So left arm on top, coming into eagle arms. Careful. Maybe bringing your elbows towards your knees. Really squeeze your thighs together. That will help you stay steady. Inhale here. Exhale. Go ahead and come back up. Releasing. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and make our way onto our bottoms. Good job. All right. And then from here, bring your feet out in front of you. Shoulder length apart. Toes pointing up towards the sky. Setting up for a final resting pose. Coming down one vertebrae at a time. Completely relaxing once you make your way down. Focus on deepening the inhale and the exhale. Your heart is probably beating a little bit faster. That was a lot of twisting and a lot of thinking that you just did. So let your mind relax. Let your body relax. Maybe think of something you are grateful for. Maybe it's a person. Maybe it's the breakfast you had this morning. Maybe you're grateful for the hug your mom or dad gave you today. All right, let's start to wake up the body by taking in a deep inhale in through the nose, and then let it out of your mouth. And start to wiggle the fingers and the toes, rolling out the wrists and the ankles. Arms come up and over your head. Deep stretch. And hug your knees into your chest. Gently roll up and down. Make your way up into a comfortable seat. Closing the eyes here, let's go ahead and take a deep inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. Deep inhale and exhale. Make sure you get everything out on your exhale. Okay, deep inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Okay, go ahead and blink open your eyes and mindfully make your way back to your tables, getting yourselves ready for the day.